Hello and welcome to the JavaScript-mancy vlog. 2 years after the last episode. Yes! Um, I've been doing a lot of pixel art lately for the JavaScript-mancy series, and I thought it would be very cool to remove this screen record folder here and show you how I've been doing this pixel art, and perhaps you get inspired to do it yourself because it's a lot of fun and it looks pretty cool. So here I have a piece of pixel art I've been working on for a while, but I wanted to show you more about the type of style that I've been using, which is, I don't know if you've seen this type of style before, this stylized pixel art characters, but they are actually famous. There was this amazing game called Sword and Sorcery, and the designer, whose name I don't know, uh, designed this amazing style of doing pixel art. It is very characteristic. So this is Sword and Sorcery. It's an amazing game. It's like a masterpiece of art. But the characters, as you can see, let's do Sword and Sorcery characters. You can see how they're very special. This type of pixel art, so they're like elongated, long. Doesn't have so much gradients. Have like a special color palette that is very dark and pastel colors, and the result is like, for my taste, it look absolutely stunning and awesome. So I've been trying to use that type of style when I do my pixel art for the JavaScript-mancy series, and of course they don't look as good as these ones because these people are like professionals and I'm just an amateur, but they look good enough. I think they look awesome anyway. So, and if you take a look at what I've been doing, so it looks like this, and I've been using it like to decorate my the front cover and back cover of the books so far. So here we have JavaScript-mancy getting started, and I wanted to make some sort of scene where Mooleen is training her mystical fireball spell with Randolph, and yeah, she's not being very successful. Just burning everything. So this is one of the things I've been working on. So for the next book, that's going to be about functional programming. Mooleen is going to learn more about her past and her connections to the mystical ancient order of the Red Moon, which are like female warrior monks, a mixture between the Amazons and the Knights Templar. So for that, let's try. I wanted to make like a new style where she looks like more of a pro necromancer slash warrior monk slash powerful mage. So from this like more like a new guy into something more cooler. Normally when I start and I want to do like a new illustration, I like to get inspiration from something else. So I'm gonna Google, and I'm gonna Google here, and then I just typically just say, okay, female warrior monk. And then there's always awesome illustrators on the web that have like super cool illustrations that you can draw inspiration from. So for instance, I think this one, I think it's from Diablo. So something like this, but darker shades. Let's use this as an inspiration, more or less. I put it here to my left, then I grab this. Use Photoshop with some very basic configuration. So this is like a 32 by 32 pixels image. So if you load image size, 32 by 32 pixels, and then I use this 300 ppi because then I would probably use it in a print cover, so then it's nice if it has like high resolution. And typically I start also when I make a new character based on a previous character. I like to start from the character itself, so then I save myself some work. So I'm gonna just save as. I wanna say Jamie Mooleen, yes Mooleen. And then I want to say, call it warrior monk. What the fuck? Warrior monk. save it. Then the next book, I think it's gonna have a shade of green in the background instead of these. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick another color, maybe something like green, like a dark green as a background. Yeah, something like that. So use sort of shortcuts in Photoshop. So to get this paint bucket tool, you just press on G and you get it. And now I typically start with how do you call it? The contour of the character. So just pick a dark color, like a gray or black, and I just want to create a new. Oh, we're in the middle. Damn it, Jamie. Yeah, so a new layer there. I think I want to pretty much use the same character. Probably I can just paint on top actually. So not look the same. So I'm just gonna use this. So this is just the pencil tool with size of 1, and then just paint on top. Very elongated type of character. Flip. Delete with E. And then I'm gonna remove the arms. No arms. Which kind of position? It would be cool if we had like a shield in one hand or something. I wanna put like a shield here. It's gonna be resting on a shield. Yeah, with an armored priest or something. Yeah, something like that. And then what about a sword or something? Ah, she has an axe. Double-headed axe. Yeah, that'd be cool. So perhaps shield and axe. Like that. Cool. She might have a different hair as well for this. Let's start with this. I'm gonna create another layer for the weapons. Here's another layer. I'm gonna take a different color now. Like gray. And then here I'm gonna have a shield. Light red. Like something like a big shield. Do it square. No. Perhaps like this better. Blah blah blah. Oh. And then I'm gonna have as well a like an axe or something. Do something like that. Look at you. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So it could be an insert. Now, usually, probably we can almost remove a big color for the skin, so I'm gonna lose it. Because we can have like something like that. Keep this painting on top of the previous one. I to get the color, B to get the pen, and now I think that if I remove her, bam. Okay. Let's do it like this. Okay. So now let's have like some sort of armor and some kind of dark red color. Start with something like this would be pretty cool. Start big on top. Start. And then, oh, then it and the weapons layer. Whatever. So like this, then I'm gonna make like some sort of with slightly brighter version. So go here, I use the hue, saturation, brightness scale, and I put it to like a 25, something like that. That is a little bit brighter, but still dark. I'm gonna do like some sort of shoulder guard or something. But this character usually, I think, looks nice when you have like a little bit of. So that, for instance, could be okay. And then we can have like another more like this, for instance, as well. This. That. Now he has like some shoulder armor, some bracers. The same for the legs. Like that. Yeah. We have like some sort of belt. Yeah, like something like this. I can try to make some of this. Actually moving it a little bit too there. Could it be? No, it's like okay. Oh, it looks so bad. Yes, it's pretty good. Let's go back, zoom out to see how it will look. It's a little bit darker color, a little bit nicer. I'm going to reduce to our heating at 12, and it's a bit darker. Yep, darker, darker. We can add some accents, so we go like with a 30% or even like 60%. For instance, the boots could be like big lobes. It's even more like maybe it's even more like sharp. Maybe stronger red color. Maybe. Okay. No, this looks that's a bit more red. Nah, no, check. Set. Yes, okay, no. Maybe this will be more accentuated. I want to have like a darker shade of blue in the hair as well. Just put like 30% or something like that. Maybe look at darker color too. That's longer as well. Good for something like that. But yeah. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I can continue with the weapons. Go with the shade of threads that we want with threads. We can start with that. Yeah. So weapons. Again, and I will down to shade of gray. 20. 40. I make the thumbnail actually pretty bright because I can see. Yeah, okay. Could do, could do. Let's see the sharp one. No. Put like a counterbalance with a red. I'm not sure if I make this red, but not fucking way. It's like a ruby or something. In the weapon. Nope. I don't like it. Nope. We good. Give it a more percent color. Looks like a chain. Maybe interesting. And so yeah. This weapon should take a weapon. Now yeah, let's read it here. Cool. And then the shield. The shield makes for a shield. Something like that. We can also have like some sort of emblem. We decided how the order of the red ones gonna look like, so yeah. So we can use too dark. Too dark to see. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Something. Yeah, this is a nice, okay, first version. Yeah, now I'll put this, make something dark. Yep, that's not it. So this is done. Mooleen, becoming a warrior monk. Put them both side by side and see what happens. I'll save. Open. Mooleen and yellow crown. Put them to the side. Wait. Awesome. So that's how you make some pixel art with the side of sword and sorcery. To make a summary of the things that I'm using Photoshop here. I'm using this is very simple 32 by 32 pixel canvas. Use very few tools, so I use the the eyedropper tool with an eye to select the letter I in the keyboard to select some color. I typically click on the color here and normally select the color and then go up and down, changing the brilliance or brightness. I typically start setting the contours with black color or white color depending on the background. Then I also have the E tool, eraser tool, and the pen tool with B is here. So click pencil tool. All of the tools are like 1 pixel, and I have the square brushes. So you just click here, and then there's square brushes here. So you click here and you select a bunch of square brushes, and that's pretty much it. Use the G sometimes to paint bucket tool for the background. I typically create different layers for different elements of the image. That's pretty much it. Awesome. I hope that you've learned something. And I will do more of these videos as I learn and get better at pixel art. Take care and be awesome. When I say bye.